Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Reading. Start off tonight. Anybody here from RG36XL? Badlands or Tarless, wouldn't be anybody from there. Okay, anybody here from RG47EP odd numbers? Thank you. My homies over there. I could carry on like this, but is there anybody who doesn't come from an RG postcode here? Okay. Possible problems later on. You're probably thinking I'm some sort of Darren Brown person who's gay, apparently. Who knew that? Some Darren Brown guy who's going to have, going to be able to tell you exactly where you live, and probably have some photographs of me naked in your shower, or microwave me a cat, or something like that. Well, we're not going to do any of that, not anymore. Anyway, you might not know, but I'm new to this stand-up game, and I've not done any stadium gigs yet, not done any DVDs, not appeared on any quiz shows. I've not even been on those talking head things where they go on about how fucking wonderful the 80s were, or how they love strawberry mivvies. I'm more of a 70s man, and screwballs probably is my thing on that. But anyway, new to this stand-up game. Obvious from that reaction that I am. Anyway, what do you do when you're new to the stand-up game? You want to get those big gigs. You go and see Big Jack, and you say to him, "What do I need to do in order to break it, Big Jack?" And Jack said to me, "You need to do one of three things." Well, actually, no, you need to do all three of these things. You need to be unique, you need to talk about things that you know about, and you need to be funny. Now, I forgot about that last one, but anyway, just bear with me. So I thought about this, and I thought, well, what do I know about? And I know about, and people here will testify this, I know about Marvel Comics. Postcodes I'm pretty good on. Four things I'm good on that. I'm good on postcodes, I'm good on record labels, shout out, no, don't do that. But anyway, I'm good at record labels and amphibians. Now, none of those, there's nobody on the circuit at the moment specialises in those things, admittedly, so that's a bit of an issue. Apart from, bloke goes into a bar with an amphibian on his shoulder, and he says, "I'll have a pint, and I'll have a half a tiny." And the barman says, "Oh, why do you call him tiny?" And he says, "Because he's minute." Now, that's the amphibian material totally today. So anyway, I thought, forget those things, because, it's not going to fill up a full half hour. So I thought, what makes me unique? And well, it's not unique, but I come from Reading, and I've lived all of my life in Reading. I love Reading. So I'm going to become Reading's premier comedian. So no more Joe Blair, it's going to be Joey Reading, the cad from Caversham, okay? And I've even got, listen to this, I've got a catchphrase, which I've taken some time working this out, and it is, listen to this, "Ooh, you are's awful." Now, any of you know, any of you Reading fans, I've lost you completely, but that is spectacularly funny, I'll tell you that. Now, apart from anything else, and other people will testify to this as well, I'm a detail freak. I'm a bit anal. And you'll be saying that at the bar later, that guy was a bit of an arse, whatever. But I might have gone into too much detail on this, and I've thought about this an awful lot. Like, I'm not going to do the stuff about there was a Caversham man and a Tarless man and a Whitley man, because I don't want those accusations of being suburbist, so that's out of it. But I will, and I'm sorry about this, but I am quite controversial. I will freely use the N word and the C word this evening. Because I don't care whether you're from Newbury or Calcutta or whatever, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Sorry. Anyway, as I say, the detail might be too much, and you've got to tell me whether it's too much detail here. But anyway, I've not done it yet, but yeah, I'll take that on board because I'm learning all the time here. All right, so this guy from Norcott Road in Tireless
too much
goes to I sense that already. Goes to Central Reading Library. Now that's a long walk. Those of you local will know. And equally, some of you are going to say, "Joe, why doesn't he go to Tarless Library, which is just up the road in School Road?" And that's a fair point. But sorry, and I'm sorry, I can see the accusing stuff here. But I would point out, better range of books at Central Reading. Opening hours a lot better. And the corker for me here is it's on the 17 bus route, which is one of Reading's best bus routes, door to door in 25 minutes. So So bear with me, okay? So the guy from Norcott Road, 17 bus, goes to Central Reading Library, and he goes in there and he goes, "Hello there," he goes, "Can I have some fish and chips, please?" And the librarian says, "Sorry, this is a library." And he goes, "Oh, sorry, can I have some fish and chips?" Now, obviously this poor guy from Tyler's, I'm from Tyler's, so don't knock it, but he's got some mental issues. But luckily, Royal Berks Hospital, 10 minutes walk up the road, and if you remember, if you're still hungry, Mr. Cod on King's Road, on the way, and he's sorted there. Again and again, I'll take your criticisms afterwards. Probably too much detail there. I'm not going to go. I accept with that sort of material, I'm not going to go worldwide. I'm not going to break very much out of Berkshire, but with the postcode knowledge, I think that I could probably do a bit better than that. Anyway, to leave this evening, just to show my range here, I just want you to shout out for me. Not yet. Shout out for me a topical subject that I can then use and relate to Reading.
Football.
Okay, sorry, gentleman over there. Never met him in my life. Said Higgs boson. Okay. Now, Higgs boson, in case you don't know, I think 3 or 4 people shouted out, to be fair. Higgs boson, in case you don't know, that's that little particle they've now found in Switzerland. The Hadron Collider has found it. Large, yeah. None of your small Hadron Colliders. Anyway, that's been found. How the hell am I going to relate that to Reading? Well, anyway, a little Higgs boson goes into St Lawrence's Catholic Church in Whitley, and he goes in there and he says, "Oh, hello," to the priest. Can I come in here? And the priest says, No, I'm sorry, we don't let Higgs bosons in here. And the little Higgs boson says, "Okay then, but how are you going to have mass?" Thank you. Good night.